Good morning. Happy Sunday. Get ready with me while I share my testimony. So I did not grow up in church. I did go sometimes, but it's not like I grew up in church or in Jesus. I always knew who he was. He was always talked about. It was never like anything like that. We just didn't grow up in the church. I had my daughter at age 20, and about when she turned 3, I was talking to her dad, who is now my husband, and it was just such an urge to get her in church. It wasn't about me, it was about her. At the time, I, again, knew who Jesus was, but I never had a personal relationship with him. So, again, when she was 3, we started going to church. We went to a vacation Bible school at a church that I do remember going to as a child, and we've never left. So, she's now 11, and we've been going there since she was 3. And about 2015 is when we started, and that same year, I was saved and got baptized in November. I am no perfect Christian, nor is anybody. I do love the Lord so much. I love sharing about him. I love talking about him. And I love our church family. So I am always growing. I'm not in his word and not studying like I should be. Lord, forgive me for that. But he has truly done some pretty miraculous things in my life. And I'm going to tell you about one. So for as long as I can remember, I've had anxiety and depression, more depression. Obviously, as a teenager, a kid, I did not know what it was. It was normal, you know? Well, obviously, growing up, becoming an adult, I realized what it was, and I finally got put on medication at the time I needed it. It was a really dark time for me. I was having some thoughts that I shouldn't have, and I had this beautiful life, this beautiful child, and I had no real reason to be sad. Often on different medications, just trying to find what works best for me. It was horrible. It was it did make me feel better, but at the same time, it made me feel like trash. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just did not want to be on them. I wasn't convicted for being on them. The Lord He gives these people the knowledge to create things like this for us when we need it. So it wasn't like a conviction thing. I just truly didn't want to be on it. Running out of time. Go to part 2.